Hi guys! Hey, let me meet everybody. It's Strawberry Delaney. I'm at Cumby's. I just had a little cheap lunch and got a gallon of milk for the house. So, and I wanted to let you know we had a great show this morning. I'm glad it went well. I did know about some of the side chat. I didn't react too much to that because, you know, as well as I do with side chats, then get weird. So what did I have for lunch? I had 2 pieces of the Meat Lovers Pizza and Diet Coke and 2 Nestle's candy bars, and didn't pay too bad for lunch. It's like $12.53. Instead of giant candy bars, or the larger size ones. Anyway, it's pretty nice right now. So, I talked to Jimmy, the landlord, before I came out here. Because he's looking for few electric stoves for some of the apartments. And I said to him, okay. After I showed him that there was a leak downstairs in the hallway, he says he's going to check it out and find out where it is, upstairs apparently in one of the apartments. And like I said, I got my Silver Moon t-shirt on. People always wonder about why I like the shirt so much. Maybe because it's kind of a neat shirt, even though I don't really like the material that Bonfire used. Same shirt is being available from Teespring, so you can get the same shirt there at our web store if you want to get it. It may be of interest to you. And yeah, it is a little breezy today, so not too bad, but it's definitely a little bit breezy. It's starting to get a little windy. Coming up next few days, it is going to warm up a bit after Saturday at 25 degrees Celsius. Right now it's about 17, 18 degrees. It's not bad. It's pretty good. The winter's coming. You know that already. So today I'm gonna try to get a video up. Actually filmed some of it last night, and now I'm gonna finish the other part of the movie, and then I'm gonna put the 2 pieces together. Might as well put together as one big giant video section and upload it. One of them I was testing on a game called RuneScape on Steam. And let me just tell you, the game is pretty stupid, to be honest with you. It doesn't help any when I got lost and I was trying to figure out some of the stuff that we had to do in the training session. I just got totally lost and couldn't figure out how to get out of it, the one section. So I kind of just got fed up and I just quit. But RuneScape is kind of stupid. What about EverQuest? Well, you know, I might be able to get EverQuest working on the other Mac, the Intel Mac, because that does 32-bit. But then, looking at all the issues with the EverQuest client and all the craziness you have to do to finesse it to make it work on Linux, for example, kind of seems to send the message that for what you're going to get playing a game that's pretty much a dying game ain't worth it. Especially now, since I'm playing World of Warcraft Classic, World of Warcraft Classic Wrath of the Lich King, World of Warcraft Retail Dragonflight on US and EU servers. I don't know if I'm going to have time to play EverQuest on top of that. Never mind, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online for a while too. And so it's just a lot of games to figure out, to keep a track of. So I'm not sure if we're going to go there, because there's just a lot of stuff to watch. And so so how did I end up at Cumberland Farms instead of going to McDonald's or something? Well, I was going to go to Cumberland Farms to get the milk, so I was already on my list. But I had to figure out, like, I was getting kind of hungry. I wanted some lunch, and I also wanted to do a vlog, and so I'm like, well, I go to McDonald's, get the usual fare I usually get, pay out to about $17, $18 for lunch, which I thought was insane. Or I can go to Cumberland Farms, get a super slice of pizza and two Nestle candy bars and Diet Coke here. This is a approximately 591 milliliters here. And so I said to myself, well, why don't I just go and get some pizza there at Cumby's, and that way I don't have to go all the way to McDonald's. And we can't really do videos in McDonald's because they got the music on. Here's the funny thing: McDonald's for a while in Winston had TV set up in there. McDonald's decided to get rid of the TVs. It's almost like they decided, you know what, TVs ain't working for us. And part of me wants to say, no, it isn't working for you. I could have saved you the aggravation, told you that. People are not interested in watching TV when they're eating most of the time. Unless it's a channel that they put on themselves and that they're interested. Otherwise, the average person isn't going to watch that. Second of all, people go out to eat usually because they want to spend time with their friends and talk and have a good show and do something. They're not worried about watching TV shows and things like that. Okay? I mean, if you're at home, maybe you might, but when you're eating out, probably not. So they got rid of the TVs, and so that meant basically is there was no TVs to watch, which is fine. Now, by the way, my landlord's building is eligible now for fiber optic cable. The problem is that they haven't arranged with him to put down the demarcation unit for the building for all the apartments. So if that becomes a deal, once they get that done, we could get fiber to the studio. The only problem is another valid question. Let me just bring up to my attention earlier. She said you're on a special internet plan for reduced price for $50 a month. If you get on that, is that eligible for the same plan, the affordable broadband? And I said, you know, I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea. It might not be. And in that case, the bill is going to be higher because of the taxes and the fees and all that stuff. So, and you're already paying $100 a month for T-Mobile internet, which works fine, absolutely works fine. They obviously, with the work that's being done on the internet by Frontier, is starting to now trickle down to T-Mobile customers too. Because now finally our cell tower has gotten faster internet, a lot faster internet, but it's shared connection, so it's not going to be like everybody's going to get, you know, say 1 meg or 5 megabits per second. That would have been nice, but that's not the way it works on the shared internet connection. So yeah, so they don't have unlimited data, so on the plan I'm on, but that's because right now it's not available in this area yet. It will be very soon, I think. The T-Mobile will eventually get the unlimited plan up. And what they do, if it's for what I'm paying for a month, then we have something to talk about. But right now, that's not it. It's not available right now. I'm getting 100 gigabytes a month of data, which means it's fine for even for streaming, you know, 1080p and 720p. But the problem is that obviously the more internet bandwidth is going to be taken up with 1080p at 30 frames per second is going to really kind of slow things down a lot, because you only get 100 gigabytes of data. And once you use 100 gigabytes of data up, you know, it's over, you know, for the next month until you get more bandwidth. A couple of times I've used to upload videos in 1080p, so I know that it works fine. But right now I just have to watch my budget. Now, electric bill. Oh, this, might as well show you this. In part, I think I have it here. I think I have it with me. Yeah, I think I do have it with me. Wait, no. Wait, oh, I left it upstairs. Okay. Here, I'll tell you this. We have seriously shaved off the electric bill. A lot. We have seriously dropped the electric bill down to less than 494 kilowatts for the month, the last billing cycle. We have achieved that because of, one, not as much air conditioning. That I can say is a good thing. Two, the internet, not as much air conditioning, and the new computer uses so much less electricity that the electric bill has gone down significantly. But right now, as we're out here, the electric heat on is on at home because we don't want it to get too cold in there. So we have our electric heat on thermostat. So we just set it for like, I don't know, to like just comfortable enough that me and the kitty can go lay in the bed and sleep at nighttime and not feel like we're shivering in the night, because it's been getting cold. It's gonna warm up, but it's for next week. But until that time, it's gonna be up to 25 degrees Celsius. 25 degrees Celsius. Very late Indian summer, honey. But I definitely say, without a doubt in my mind, that we are going to see a very, very nice, frosty, cold winter this year. And on top of that, let's not forget the most awesome thing of all. And this is the part I want to get at. You. Yes, you, the audience, are what's the most awesome thing of all. Is the fact that you and me and all the members of my panels seem to been having very good shows lately. Very good shows. Yesterday's show was good. Today's show was stellar. I'm very happy with today's show. And I'm going to let you know that I'm very happy that all went well. And as I said, when I get home, I'm going to work on my World of Warcraft. That's the stream where I left off last night. I left off last night because it was getting late. I actually started playing World of Warcraft pretty late and early on. And so I'm gonna go back over there today. I'm gonna have to figure out if I can get some backup to help me on getting the stuff for the Druid Master. Because the thing called the furlongs or furborgs or whatever that's kind of screwing up everything up there where the supplies are. So I gotta go get that stuff. And yeah, so I gotta go back over there. The problem is that it's not the most busy server in the world. Why is it I've picked the servers that seem to have the most limited, well, maybe it's not the most limited population, but it certainly is a pretty limited population. It seems like I keep picking the servers that have low populations, and then I'm the one who's basically like, now what? Kind of mentality. This is a standard server, this is not a role-playing server. So I'm sitting and going, okay, I have to figure out how I'm gonna get the stuff I need for this quest, and then bring it back to the person that gave the quest, and not die in the process, because the fact is I'm gonna be surrounded by Charlie on all sides just to get the stuff. Okay? I really don't have the answer to all those questions, and so I have to figure out the answer. But I think we will. It's just stuff I'll have to figure out sooner or later. So, now, when I get home, the next thing I'm going to do is get caught up on the Discord, because there's a lot of chat going on in my Discord, and I have not yet had a chance to see what the latest story is, what's going on. So I got to check that too. And, of course, I've got to get this in the house. So, I'm not going to be that much longer. I just wanted to try to touch base with all you guys and explain what's going on. But as you can see, it's a nice day outside today. It's not cold. It's not inhospitable. It's actually pretty nice. So yes, definitely a nice day to get out there and play for an hour a day, or 45 minutes in some cases. The point is get out there, have a good time, guys. This is your time. This is a chance, because soon winter's coming, and you're going to be wanting to go somewhere else with your time, and that certainly is true. Now, back to the issue I mentioned about the internet. Would I upgrade the home internet to fiber? Yes, I would. Only thing is, would the portable internet service allow me to do that, which is like a lifeline program? The answer is, I don't know. So there may be issues with that. Right now, the internet we have is working fine at this point, and I don't really see any real reason to rush out there and go through all the aggravation to set it up. So, knock on wood, it's doing its job, right? That's the whole point. It's working for us. Well, guys, listen, I'm gonna get ready to head out, head back home. Well, it's nice while getting here. It's gonna be nice while going home. Try to get some more World of Warcraft. Get it uploaded for tonight, maybe for tomorrow. Please understand, guys, it takes. This is 1:54. So if I get home about, say, 3 o'clock, I play the game at 3 o'clock until, say, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, then there's like 2.5, 3 gigabytes in size. Even by turning on the T-Mobile internet, it's still going to take a while to upload it. But it will upload it pretty well. And so some of you might say is, why don't you just go ahead and play the game live? Well, maybe the thing is that we've had problems with that before, with the internet thing, playing the game live before. By the way, I am looking for people to play the game with me, so we can at least video it, maybe players in the game or something. People want to join me on Turleon in the EU, or on Thunderlord, or Westfall, or Asmere Mist, or West Wynwood, or any other server I'm on, you just contact me and let me know if you want to join us. And could use some players and get some gaming going together. I know that was something we were with me and Human Body's husband. We're talking about getting her husband involved with the game. Wiggy said she might be interested in playing if she can get a computer, so that'd be interesting too. That could certainly be of use to me to teach her how to play the game. Also, Blizzard is very much excited that the back is a hardcore classic and regular classic as well. Has been doing so well. In fact, it's been doing well, even better than retail. A lot better than retail. And people are coming into it. Next game after this is going to be Cataclysm. For those of you who don't know, World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic is next. How do I feel about this? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. Right now, I also gotta work on my get my character up to Dragonflight, and that's another thing. Now we can do time walking. Time walking is better known as Cumby time. Basically, you pick a time period to play games. For example, I chose for Brylan to play, go back into World of Warcraft Classic zones as a horde. She's a frost mage, so blood elf frost mage. So that's kind of fun how that works. I don't understand how it all does this. I don't understand all this, but that's gonna be a lot of gaming. But I'm wondering is if I should go ahead and just totally start from scratch and just delete all the old characters and start over from scratch for new leveling. Of course, maybe, I don't know. It depends. Vanya is already kind of in a Burning Crusade right now. So Vanya is a warrior. Just got to level up a little bit. I think she's got a ways to go. So warriors have it hard in the game. I'll be honest. If you're a warrior in World of Warcraft, your whole world involves around armor and weapons. She's an arms warrior. Also, I need to check all my talent trees because I didn't even check all that on all my characters. Oops. And I sure got a lot of characters, so I have to check all my talent trees and see which ones need to be updated, which ones don't. Because I think Braylon has to be updated, Vlania has to be updated. Yeah, the two women on the shirt, right? Michelle Marie has to be updated. She's my Blood Elf Hunter. Michelle Marie, my Night Elf Druid, she isn't at the level where she has to do with talent trees yet. But, so I have to check all those talent trees, and I'm going to have to do that today. But, even so, it gives you an idea. I got a little bit to do today, so I'm going to get over to that. And, but now, I just want to say thanks, guys. Oh, yes. By the way, Wiggy, I do want to talk about what you mentioned about the so-called deserted internet thing. I think we might cover that, but I don't know if it's maybe a good idea to bring it up at a morning show. I don't think a lot of the people here really have an idea what that is. I could probably touch on it tomorrow, but I don't know enough about it myself because, yeah, you got tons of these automatic bots that send spam out to everybody, even the non-AI versions. It's mostly, the internet is pretty much it's an autonomous thing anyway. If you think about it, the Internet of Things thing, the IoT, there's a lot of automation on the internet. So yeah, there definitely is things that go on the internet that the average person really doesn't pay much attention to. Everybody thinks the internet is being web commerce, and that's true, but it's not the only thing that goes on. Email and social media and things like that. So they definitely can cover that tomorrow. But for now, get out there, have fun, do some fun stuff. I'm going to try to get home, get ready to finish up the gameplay file I started working on last night. And put them together in Final Cut Pro and then put them up as a stream so you guys can watch that. So for now, talk to you later. Bye-bye.